I would, however, like to share one such comment that stood out to me, which was, and I quote, "You look like an off-brand version of iDubbbz." I don't think that was meant to be a compliment. And my comment is in no way an insult to her general level of attractiveness. I find her videos quite pleasant and easy on the eyes. We can get on to the more important matters, which of course is the great debate between YouTubers Vegan Gains and the vegan Cheetah. I know you're all eager for that and would like to know what the hell is going on. To bring you all up to speed, to date there has been some preliminary contact between myself, Vegan Gains, and the vegan Cheetah. Hey guys, and welcome back to another super fresh video with yours truly, the voice of reason, right here on YouTube, your vegan network. So let's just get right into this, shall we? Guys, I'm so excited because my box of super fresh Plan Eat t-shirts just arrived today. Take a look. What do you guys think? Now the design needs work, I know, which makes me wonder if any of you guys have any good design ideas for our channel t-shirt. So if so, please let me know down below. And should I end up using your idea, then of course you'll be lavished in freebies. Now, because I'm always thinking about you guys, I actually hired someone to model these amazing and groundbreaking t-shirts in real time, because a picture is worth 1,000 words. Ooh, looks good. Fine garment. Made in Honduras, the #1 Central American country. So, okay, that's good. No, honestly, that's good. Really hard to get good help these days. Anyways, there will be free t-shirt giveaways over the month of February, so please stay tuned for that. Oh, and please start following me on Instagram today using the link below, but not yet. I'll remind you again later at the end of the video. As I've said before, you'll need to be following me on Instagram in order to qualify. And before we get to the big agenda item of today's video, I wanted to dispel a number of myths that pervade the comment sections of my videos. And I wouldn't bother taking the time to talk about it, but it keeps coming up and people are beginning to believe it. First of all, I am neither the boyfriend nor the much older brother of a natural vegan. Got it? Good. And my comment is in no way an insult to her general level of attractiveness. I find her videos quite pleasant and easy on the eyes. Secondly, I am not the long-lost twin brother of Emily of Bite Size Vegan, Blue Wren. I refuse to discuss the basis upon which that comment was made at the risk of insulting dear Emily. And contrary to what some of you were saying in the comments, I really like Emily and have a great deal of respect for her and her work here on the fascist website known as YouTube. Thirdly, I am neither the father nor the grandfather of YouTuber iDubbbz, okay? That too came up a few times in the comments. I would, however, like to share one such comment that stood out to me, which was, and I quote, "You look like an off-brand version of iDubbbz." I don't think that was meant to be a compliment, but it did get a like. And last but not least, I do not, nor have I ever played the character of Sam in the video game Sunset Overdrive. According to, and this is going to be a mouthful, folks, so here goes, esophagus swelling parasite stale feces in the, okay, that's the name of the person. They happen to think I look and act exactly like the fictional character Sam of the hugely popular video game Sunset Overdrive. I don't think so. And to my best knowledge, the character of Sam is not based on me. Okay, so now that that's out of the way and cleared up, ladies and gentlemen, we can get on to the more important matters, which of course is the great debate between YouTubers Vegan Gains and the vegan Cheetah. I know you're all eager for that and would like to know what the hell is going on. To bring you all up to speed, to date there has been some preliminary contact between myself, Vegan Gains, and the vegan Cheetah. Vegan Gains private messaged me about a week ago and asked if I'd be willing to moderate the live debate on my channel, and of course I told him I'd be happy to help out. And we've been back and forth a couple of times since then. Cheetah and I messaged one time very recently on the matter, which leads me to believe that both guys are signed on. But you'll need to stay tuned, folks, to get the final time, date, and details, as I'm afraid it is still up in the air. Now, something has come up in the comments that I probably should address with you guys, and that is whether I'm the right person to moderate the debate. Some of you think I am, while others are arguing that I'm biased and unable to be fair as a moderator. As I've shared with Vegan Gains, I'm in no way interested in trying to control what's discussed during the debate, as the spotlight needs to be on our participants. I see the role limited to intros and enforcing only those rules that the two boys agree to in advance of the debate. The process should start with the two guys coming to an agreement on debate topics, and should they at any time during the debate begin to go too far off course, then I think at that point the moderator would chime in. Other than that, the moderator is silent. I've been a huge fan of Vegan Gains for years, and I've been following him a lot longer than the Vegan Cheetah. Although you may think I'm biased, I honestly don't have a horse in this race, guys. Whether you believe that or not is your own business. Also, both these guys are pretty savvy and capable of making their points without feeling the need to cut their opponent off. Now, I know you've seen the Vegan Cheetah get emotional and blow up on people on his YouNow broadcast, i.e. Izel Mazard, but let's not dismiss the fact that the Vegan Cheetah has agreed to do the debate knowing there's a high chance Vegan Gains is going to try to hammer him on past bad behavior. Now, based on his new LA vlogging style, I really can't see him wasting his time defending that kind of stuff. And my prediction is he'll want to spend more time talking about his views on veganism. And I have no doubt Vegan Gains wants to go there too. So I promise to keep you all posted on any progress or lack thereof in the next few days. For real-time updates, check me out on Instagram. Okay, so guys, I promised I'd meet a friend for happy hour at Chill Winston in Gastown. So I'm gonna bring you guys with me, and then after we'll come back here and wrap things up. All right? Okay, so let's go.
They say if you truly want to know yourself, look at your 5 closest friends. Because you're a reflection of the people you spend most of your time with. Whether you like it or not, like them or not, friends can do 2 things. Either push us forward, pull us back.
Well, that was fun. Nice to get caught up with a close friend who happens to live on the exact same street as I do here in Vancouver. I chose to keep him out of the video because I think my friends are like, oh great, you brought the camera again on a bad hair day. So I didn't even raise it with him and limited the video to food and drink. Now, as you may have noticed, the place was called Chill Winston, and it's in the heart of Gastown here in Vancouver, Canada. And the restaurant is amazing, but I have one teensy-weensy criticism. They actually have a vegan burger on the menu, and it's actually quite good. But when I asked about the bun, they told me it wasn't vegan. So I don't understand why they would advertise a vegan burger on their menu and go out of their way to invent their own, very own vegan patty and then be like, oh, by the way, the bun, not vegan. I think that's like making a faux leather animal-friendly jacket and then lining it with wool. I know, first world problem. So I naturally ate the patty without the bun, which you may have been wondering about back when we were at the restaurant. On the beer side of things, the place was great. We had 3 sample flights followed by a pint of 4 Winds IPA, which was killer good, I must say. All right, I think we're just about out of time today, folks. So please share your comments below and let me know how you're feeling about the whole great debate thing. And it would be now when I ask you to click on the link below and start following me today on Instagram so that you're qualified to win a Super Fresh Plan Eats t-shirt of your very own. Look, this channel is really small, guys, so your chances of winning are pretty high. Now, expect exact details on how to win next week, which I will share on Instagram, okay? In the meantime, I look forward to seeing y'all back here in a few days' time for another Super Fresh video.